Students, welcome to the class of History Standard 10. The chapter is the rise of nationalism in Europe, and this is the part 2 of this chapter. We have already discussed about the part 1 of this chapter in the previous video. Today we will be discussing about the rise of nationalism in Europe, part 2. The first point is, we will come to know about this, the age of the revolutions, 1830 to 1848. Liberalism and nationalism came to be increasingly associated with revolution in many regions of Europe, such as the Italian and German states, the provinces of Ottoman Empire, Ireland and Poland. It means liberalism and nationalism is greatly associated with the revolution in the many parts of the Europe, such as in Ottoman Empire, Ireland and Poland, and Italy and in Germany. The first upheaval, it means the revolution. Upheaval means revolution. The first upheaval took place in France in July 1830. In 1830, the first upheaval took place in France. The July Revolution sparked an uprising in Brussels, which led to Belgium breaking away from the United Kingdom of Netherlands. The result of this July Revolution was that the uprising of the people came in the Brussels, and which causes the Belgium breaking away from the United Kingdom of Netherlands. The second point is the emergence of nationalist feelings. We will come to know about this after discussing this point. The development of nationalism did not come about only through wars and territorial expansion. It means the development of nationalism arose in Europe, and this liberalism did not came only about the wars and territorial expansion. Because of the war and territorial expansion, the culture played an important role in this revolution, in this emergence of the nationalist feeling in Europe. In addition to the culture, the art and poetry, the stories and music also played important role in the uprising of the nationalist feeling across the Europe. The romantic artist and poet also criticized the glorification of religion and science. Focusing on emotions, intuition and mystical feelings, they tried to create a sense of a shared collective heritage as a basis of a nation. They focused on the emotion and the intuition of the people, and their shared collective heritage as a basis of the nation. It means a single. In order to unite the people of the Europe, there were many reasons. Because of that, they focused on the leaders focused on the emotions and intuition of the people to unite against the monarchical order. The next point is the hunger, hardship and popular revolt. Students, as we know that any revolution, if take place in any region, then there will be hunger, hardship and popular revolt. Hunger, hardship also play an important role during the revolution. Then what happens in this hunger, hardship and popular revolt? The 1830s were the years of great economic hardship in Europe. The great economic hardship came in Europe in 1830s, and because of that, the first half of the 19th century saw an enormous increase in population all over the Europe. In 19th century, historians observed that the population of Europe increased dramatically all over the Europe, and the population from rural areas to the bigger cities the population of rural areas migrated to the cities, which resulted in the pressure on the city, and there were many slums where the people were forced to live in there. The misery of the workers in town was extreme. The misery, it means the people, sorrow of the people were extreme in the town. It means, as we know that if the rural population migrated to the cities, then we find that there is a pressure on the economic pressure on the city because of the increased population. If the people reside in the city in a slum, then they require safe drinking water, they require food, they require electricity, and therefore the pressure on the city will increase accordingly. In 1845, weavers of Silesia village had led a revolt against contractors who supplied them raw material and gave them orders for finished textiles, but drastically reduced their payments. What we observed in 1845, the weavers of the Silesia village were working for the contractor. Contractor gave them raw material, and instead they wanted to take the finished textiles from the weavers, but they reduced their payment drastically. On the 4th June, a large crowd of weavers marched to the mansion of their contractor demanding higher wages. Weavers organized a march protest against the contractor, and they went to the mansion of the contractor and they demanded the higher wages. They were suppressed with the help of the army, but the contractor, with the help of the army, suppressed this revolution of the weavers. In 1848, food shortage and widespread unemployment brought the population of Paris out on the roads. Because of the food shortage in 1848, and because of the widespread unemployment, the population of the Paris came out on the road. Barricades were erected and Louis Philippe was forced to flee. Barricades on the roads were erected and the Louis Philippe was forced to flee away. Our National Assembly proclaimed the Republic and granted suffrage to adult males above 21 and guaranteed the right to work. Our National Assembly, organized by the local people of the Europe, proclaimed the Republic and granted right to vote to adult male above 21, and they also provided them the right to work. The next topic is, students, 1848, the revolution of the liberals. In this topic, we will come to know about the revolution of the liberals. What did liberals want at that time? In Germany, Italy, Poland, men and women of liberal middle classes combined their demands for creation of a nation state. The middle classes in Europe, during the revolution of the liberals in Europe, the middle classes demanded the creation of nation state in Europe. This demand was based on the constitution, freedom of press and freedom of association. This demand, it means the demand of the middle class was based on the constitution, and it was also based on the freedom of press and the freedom of association. The next topic is May Revolution. We will come to know about this May Revolution, that this on 18th May 1848, 831 elected representatives marched in a festive procession to take their places in the Frankfurt Parliament convened in the Church of St. Paul. Convened in the Church of St. Paul. Convened in the Church of St. Paul. Dear students, we are now discussing about the next point, which is May Revolution. In May Revolution, we find that in the May 1848, about 831 representatives marched in a festive procession to take part in the Frankfurt Parliament in the Church of St. Paul. They drafted a constitution for a German nation to be headed by a monarchy subject to a parliament. They drafted, during this May Revolution, protesters drafted a constitution, and according to this constitution, the monarchy was forced to work while following the rules and regulations given in the constitution. The parliament was dominated by the middle classes who resisted demands of workers and artisans and lost their support. The parliament was dominated by the middle classes mainly, and they resisted the demands of